beside you, and it looked like everyone was having fun. The kind of feeling I've waited so long. Don't stop, come a little closer as we jam. The rhythm gets stronger. There's nothing wrong with just a little fun. We were dancing all night long. Ooh, I don't know what to do about this dream I knew. I wish this dream comes true. I don't know what to do about this dream I knew. I wish this dream comes true. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The time is right. I put my arms around you. You're feeling right. You wrap your arms around too. And suddenly I see the shining sun. Before I knew it, this dream was all gone. I don't know what to do about this dream I knew. I wish this dream comes true. Oh, I don't know what to do about this dream I knew. Will make this dream come true. Oh, 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 oh. Why don't you play the game? Why don't you play the game? I don't know what to do about this dream I knew. I hope this dream comes true. Je rêve de toi, je rêve de toi, je
Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Daywave Radio, straight out of Tel Aviv, apparently. Hi, everybody. Sorry, a little tired. But I'm here, of course. It's Thursday. I'm here to do a fun and whimsical show for all of you. If you like the music, it is Pomplamoose. They are great. When I get sick of them, maybe I'll stop playing them. But I'm not. But I'm not sick of them. So I won't. So, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. Doing the shows, ROTC specifically because it's bigger. Oh, gassy. Doing the shows, ROTC specifically, leads to some really weird and like funny things that I never really expected, right? Look, I've been called fat. I've been called stupid. I mean, I've been called a lot of things, okay? But I think my favorite one that just happened, actually, the tweet was last night, but I just noticed it this morning, is that I am a here, let somebody say something. Here, I'm sorry, I'm taking screenshots because I think it's absolutely worth it. These things are, this is absolutely great. This is absolutely great. Sorry, I'm back and forthing on purpose with this person, really trying to juice the crazy out of them. I think you're going to like it. What reports? I will release them if you tell me what specifically you want released. Okay, sorry. This is I'm sorry that this is because this is like this has blown my mind. All right, so I've been called a lot of things. I've been called stupid. I've been called dumb. I've been called an idiot. I've been called other things. But the new one that absolutely blows my mind is that I am and now bear with me here, folks, I am a Mossad agent. I work for the Mossad, all right? Let me show you some tweets, okay? This is great. Let me show you some tweets here, okay? Here we go. Let me pop it up so you guys can see it. All right, so I got this tweet this morning. And it was in reply to yesterday's episode whenever I upload a podcast, it auto tweets it. Yesterday's episode was called Rippin' and a Tearin'. Let's read this. Speaking of ripping and tearing, about your anus and upcoming prison rape. Tell Enigma and Marcelo I got copies of y'all's police reports. Okay? Man, are those interesting. Am I right? Wanted you to know since I will be sharing those to Anon. Apparently 4chan is going to be sharing them too. He is basically saying... Now, this is a little confusing, right? Because I don't know what this means. So, of course, I reply to him because I'm curious. Like, I know I could ignore them, and I understand that I probably should have, but sometimes it's just funny to see the stuff that goes on in people's brains. Now, there's a couple things that you have to understand. First and foremost,
Whoa!
this guy. Thank you so much. That. Thank you, Semper.
No way, you're Mossad. You are clearly Pakistani, and my favorite one at that.
Mm-hmm. Why not post them right now. I'll retweet them for you. Sorry, I'm this is still going on as we speak. Right. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. So I'm genuinely curious. I'm like, what the fuck is this person talking about? Now, it must be noted that this person is absolutely an Owen Benjamin fan. Okay. And mind you, we haven't talked about Owen in at least 4 or 5 months. Really, we haven't. You know, other people have. We've kind of gotten bored with it. We've moved on. So this person is an Owen Benjamin fan. All right. It's what he is. Now, I reply to him. I reply to his tweet. What are you talking about? I don't know who this Marcelo person. First of all, I don't know who this Marcelo person is. So let's start with that. Secondly, I've never been arrested, and Mike's been arrested, and he's had a DUI. He's pretty much up front with it. So that's obviously never happened. But of course, I'm curious as to see where they're going, and that was my reply. This was the gentleman's reply. I'm assuming it's a man. We already know none of you are much for telling the truth. Shuffles paper, which is weird, right? Like you would have a digital copy. You printed it out. Boomer. Which private Discord server was it? Okay. I'm interested in the logs because of your foreign intelligence involvement with your groups. Foreign intelligence involvement. Now, this guy has talked about other people being part of Mossad. So I always assume Mossad, right? Like that's what I always assume, especially when it's in regards to Owen Benjamin. Since your scuffles with Owen, that makes it RICO territory. Racketeering now. I am involved. Oh, Davey, it's your real name? Sorry, Dave. Well, whatever. It's already out there. Sorry. I am involved with something that would be regarded as racketeering, ladies and gentlemen. Something that would be involved with racketeering. Okay. Here, sorry, I'm still putting this. You got to give me a second here. I'm still grabbing stuff as we speak because this happened like in the beginning, and I was like, okay, we got to talk about this. So of course I reply. I go, so you think that we have a private Discord server where our job is to take down Owen Benjamin? Seriously, that's what this person thinks, right? Okay. Continue. Are you intentionally stupid? This is a reply to what I just said. Sorry, yes, you are. To the point. The private Discord server where a number of streamers / content producers hang out. Okay. Which specifically refers to you by name. Okay. Any names you'd like to share that hang out in there for the lulz? So, of course, I write, yeah, sure, Benjamin Netanyahu, Jeffrey Epstein, and the Angry Video Game Nerd, for surprisingly. And then I go, no, but seriously, do you think I'm some sort of do you think we are some sort of intelligence assets? Because again, now we're involving the FBI, right? So we're involving the FBI, we're involving RICO cases, we're talking about police reports, is what we're saying. And the reply to that, of course, was this. I don't know. FBI and other law enforcement officers seem to be aware of it. Okay, so there's a Discord that ROTC is in. Now, I don't know if he's referring to me or Mersh. I'm not really sure. But there's a Discord server where a bunch of other streamers, are hanging out together, and we are we're working for, follow this, because you really have to weave this through right now. Follow this. We are working with an intelligence agency, okay? Oh, and I'm also part of Davy Crocco's crew. I wasn't aware that I was part of Davy Crocco's crew, but yes, I'm going to say it right now. Davy Crocco is actually the leader. He's my Mossad agent, just so you guys know. Davy Crocco is my leader and my Mossad agent, okay? So this guy's kind of on the ball. He's figured a lot of this out, all right? Now, we'll continue. So, law enforcement agencies are involved. Now, this has to do with Owen Benjamin, okay? Law enforcement agencies are involved. I apparently have a police record that I've been hiding from people. I've never been arrested, ever. Mike has DUI, very upfront. But that's a front. Because you see, guys, I figured this out already. Don't you think that these intelligence agencies would have wiped our police records? Everyone knows the Mossad works closely with the CIA. And, of course, we continue. I reply to him because this is what I always do. I said, look, I'm not going to block you. Apparently you have some information. And I go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a platform. I'm going to give you a platform. I said, I'm going live right now. I'm going live at 10 a.m. Why don't you make a Skype account, a burner one? I don't care. Call into the show and you could out me publicly. I'm going to give you a platform. Of course. This is where everything starts to come apart in the seams. Now, if I had information that somebody was connected with intelligence agencies and the FBI, I, of course, would go, I'll go on your show right now. I'll out you in front of your entire audience. Okay. His reply, why would I ever waste my time with you? You have absolutely nothing to offer me of value. Now, I want you to keep in mind, he tweeted me. I didn't tweet him. He tweeted me. Why would I ever waste time with you? You have absolutely nothing to offer me of value since I, not you, have the document. I have the documents. He has the documents, guys. He has the documents from, I guess, police reports, I'm assuming, or maybe the FBI. I'm not really sure what documents he has. And I don't work in the sewers with rats for free. Again, he tweeted me. I did not tweet him. But I am a nice guy. Here's a fair trade. I will instead be wasting my time with the FBI shortly. He is now going to be in contact with the FBI, apparently to start some sort of RICO case against us. Racketeering, which for those who don't know, it's a racketeering case, which is what they use basically, what they used to take down like mobsters and stuff, is racketeering when they couldn't get them for anything else. That's usually what they use. I asked him again. I go, basically, you're cloud chasing. You don't want to come on the show. You're clearly afraid, which he clearly is. I go, all right, so you don't want to call in, apparently. So I say, so he goes, he continues. Hear me make it bigger. You know that pathetically begging me in public changes nothing, especially documents, right? It's documents, okay? Pro tip, hint, when you flop sweat out of fear, I'm literally telling this person who is supposed to be able to out us as some sort of intelligence agency assets, which would be awesome because at least I get money, but I'm not, but whatever, fine. Trust me, hey, any intelligence agency, if you pay me enough, I'm available. And if I have the docs, so do you. I also have these documents. And you refuse to release the reports. I don't know what reports he's talking about. But I will say this. If I ever have any reports that have to do with the FBI or RICO, I will release them on my show. So why would I call in? Just to go on air with them? Yes. I mean, if your goal is to take down a subversive force that's subverting this country, an outside intelligence agency, for example, if I am so bad that the FBI needs to be involved, then yeah, you would. Pro tip, when you flop sweat out of fear, try not to come across as a punk in public. I'm a punk. Everyone can see it. I can't steal fame from a potted plant nobody's ever heard of. Now I said, okay, so you're basically fame whoring and cloud chasing. Now, he can't steal fame from me, but he will go out of his way to tweet me with documents. Okay? Again, waiting for these documents. I'm sitting here waiting. I said, yes, if I'm a Mossad agent, okay, if I'm a Mossad agent, then you'll find out soon enough. Of course, at this point, I'm edging him on just to see what he's probably listening right now. Like, I'll tell you that, guaranteed, because this guy's not someone that normally gets a lot of attention. And I thought it'd be interesting just so you guys could see the kind of things that are said about us. Really weird. I guess this is because of our association or friendship with Davy Crocco in the Enigma report. Thank you, Mossad handler. There's the Mossad handler.
You sound tired just like Trump at the National Prayer Breakfast today.
I know.
Get some rest.
I know.
We have that condo we were promising you and Mersh over at Trump Heights set for you to move in. Any day now. Did you enjoy the dreidels and coins I sent you?
I told you to text me. Thank you.
Royce, we have been discovered. It's too late. They found out about the Order of the Black Cubes.
Oh, fuck, man. God damn it. Not again. Thank you, Frozen. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis.
Just passing along the message that if your cover's blown, Mossad will disavow your involvement. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Ah, fuck. He didn't give me 10 seconds. It blew up too early. All right, we continue. Interesting. A claim of stupidity. How original. Oh, thank you, Semper.
Hey, Royce, you amazing Pakistani. Nathaniel Slattery Bear is harmless. Just laugh at him like all of us do.
Oh, is that who this is?
I think when I said
Holy shit, I didn't know that's who this was.
Pissed him off. And so I decided I would just say it over and over again until everyone knew.
This is the guy?
Is Satan wants you to think.
Semper, is this the guy?
It's in
Semper,
the Bible,
are you sure this is the guy? I'm looking in the chat. You don't have to pay. Is this the guy? Is this who this guy is? No, it's not him. No. Okay, so it's not him. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought this was the guy. I apologize. All right. Let me continue. Interesting. A claim of stupidity. How original. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I will share them around quietly, and maybe you can find them that way. He will be sharing these reports around quiet because he doesn't have it. Look, obviously, we know he doesn't have anything, right? Clearly doesn't. But why would you, if you have a bombshell, right? If you have this bombshell, why wouldn't you? I offered to retweet it. I said, share the documents. I will literally retweet them right now. I promise you. The reply, of course, I got was, interesting claim of stupidity. How original. I'll tell you what, I will share them around quietly, and maybe you can find out that way. Heck, it makes for great comedy, surely, right? You know what you should do, a video on it. Not that anyone would watch it. Ha. Odd, I never, because this is when I said I'm a Mossad agent. Odd, I never stated you were a Mossad, so we know a few things so far. One is that you're a liar. I'm a liar. The other, a fraud. Is that a guilty conscience, or you refusing to release those police reports yourself? Because I know which one it is. He knows which one it is.
Look at that.
Old dumbass bears. So what's your next mission going to be now that your cover has been blown?
I don't know, man. You know, I'm really thinking about it. I'm thinking of taking a break and kind of like retiring.
Look at
Thank
that.
you.
Would a clout chaser sit in the gargoyle chair? You'll never find out who I am.
Oh, no, it's Teddy Spaghetti. Oh, no, it's Teddy Spaghetti. I said, well, why don't you release them? I mean, I'm telling you, post them. I'll retweet them. I want to see how I am an intelligence asset. I really want to know. Clearly, if he has the documents, I have the documents. I clearly don't have them. So how about this? If you DM them to me, I'll release them. There you go. Because, I mean, clearly I don't have them. So if you DM them to me right now, I will release them. Now, let's continue. How about I keep them and share them quietly, in a private Discord server? And that way, you, who are known for false copy striking and claims with, I think this is Crocco's crew, can find out the hard way. So, hold on, wait a second. I and Mike, because it's ROTC, I shouldn't just say me. Me and Mike are working privately with Davy Crocco, the Enigma Report, and an intelligence agency to take down Owen Benjamin. I really want to make sure that I have this completely figured out, because it's really important to me that you guys know that I am a Mossad agent. I have been found out. I have an extensive criminal record, and I'm so bad at my job that I offered the person who has documents that could out me to post the documents, that I would retweet them, and I offered him a platform on my show to come on my show and out me in public. Now, if I am really this subversive, thank you, Tater God. Thank you, Tater God.
Good morning, Royce.
Well, good morning to you, Tater God. Much appreciated. If I am a intelligence agent, right, you would think what I would do is I would block him and ignore him. And look, the fact that when I started doing podcasting, right, which is, anybody that knows about me knows I've been doing this for like 12, 13 years. I've been doing it for 12, 13 years. When I got into this, doing a stupid comedy show with my friends in this guy's fucking apartment, my real play was, now I'm going to work this out, okay? So ready? Here we go. My real play was, this is awesome. My real play was to slowly, very, very slowly, come up in the ranks of the podcasting world. Do a show that wasn't even political for 9 of those years. Okay? Then get another intelligence asset, Mike Sheely. Okay? Get another intelligence asset, come together, and then start a show about political comedy. Stumble upon Owen Benjamin. By the way, remember something. I started this 12 years ago. Owen Benjamin was literally nobody 12 years ago, just like I was nobody 12 years ago. Stumble upon Owen Benjamin. Well, Mersh stumbled upon Owen Benjamin when he was screaming about the moon not being real and us finding it hilarious. Making fun of him for saying the moon is not real, so that I can, again, in my 12 to 13-year mission, take down somebody who literally hasn't been around up until recently on the internet and push them to DLive because Owen Benjamin is telling the truth about the Jews and subverting them. Now, to me, and this is just me, that sounds completely plausible. Thank you, Nick Spence.
Crocco's crew was founded in 1979 by Jewish crime boss David "The Hook" Krokstein.
Oh, no.
They are known to have ties to Mossad and own 16 jewelry stores.
Fuck. I didn't know that. So, again, I'll say this. Look, man, there's crazy people on the internet, right? I understand that. I do. And we get a lot of accusations that people throw at us, right? Happens all the time. However, for me, being called an intelligence asset who has an upcoming RICO charge, when I started doing my dumb comedy show, I would have never thought that I would be in the position where there would be people on the internet that thought I worked for Mossad. thought that I work for Mossad and that I have an extensive background in subverting the government in a private Discord where we plan our intelligence, because intelligence agencies very often use Discord to plan their attacks. So I guess this show is finally time to say it. I've been outed. I've been outed. I am, in fact, an intelligence asset for Mossad. Thomas Murphy's my handler. He is. Thomas Murphy's my handler. That's why I play his videos, because he sends me coded messages. Thomas sends me coded messages every day. And the reason I play it on this show is so I could safely transmit these coded messages to my other handlers so that I don't get caught. Okay? Thomas Murphy plays the fool, sure. But Thomas Murphy is the kingpin behind this. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the latest intelligence asset video that I have received. And I want you guys to decide for yourself what side I really am on.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Alice Eve's birthday from Star Trek as Carol Marcus. And there's a scene like, there's a sexy part, like, she's in her underwear. Yes. The big panties.
Thank you.
Good morning, Royce.
Good morning.
Apologies for the black pill energy yesterday.
I don't care.
All these riggers and their rigger ways are starting to get to me. I made up for it by donating to Thomas cause he needs a delicious
Good.
steak dinner more than anyone.
Good. Agreed. But now, and I really do appreciate it, but now you realize that donating to Thomas, you're donating to a foreign intelligence asset.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Alice Eve's birthday from Star Trek as Carol Marcus. And there's a scene like, there's a sexy part, like, she's in her underwear. Yes. The big panties. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. But don't expect a fourth Star Trek film to happen.
So she's in her panties, huh? What does that mean, Thomas? Are you insinuating that America's been caught with their pants down? And now's the time to strike? Is that what you're saying, Thomas?
Yeah, the fourth one. It will not happen. Mm-mm. And I want to thank you all for supporting me, like, for my money, and also, my mom will transfer the money tomorrow.
What? Yes! 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 Sorry, I'm breaking the bit here in a second. I'm done with this idiot. Not Thomas. I love Thomas. But I'm done with this idiot on Twitter. His mom will be transferring the money, folks. His mom will be transferring the money. I guess his mom runs his PayPal. Good. Good.
Mm-mm. And I want to thank you all for supporting me, like, for my money, and also, my mom will transfer the money tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I'll have enough for rent, so I can keep my place. I always do a thumbs up, yes, for that. Mm-hmm. And I work today 6 a.m. to 2:30, yes. I'm going to get my hours back because you know Valentine's Day is coming up, yes. Mm-hmm. It is. And, oh yeah. I don't think we are going to have another dry February because, like, I hope it rains on Valentine's Day like last year. Mm-hmm. I know. And, yes. My birthday dinner will be the fish market, going out to dinner. And I got my request for July 26th to August 1st.
Thomas is already requesting his time off. He is a good boy.
And my dental appointment's the 26th of March. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do that. I request a day off for that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I did. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's about it. So I guess I'm going to work. So I gotta go. Oh, before I end the video, here's a question: what time do you wake up in the mornings? Comment down below.
Look at that.
Thank you, ones and
I am
zeros.
disappointed, Royce. Did some digging and found this audio leaked of a party you and the crew.
Oh no.
Disavow.
Oh no. Fuck. 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 God damn it. Been outed, folks.
What time do you wake up in the mornings? Comment down below. Like, I said like before 5 a.m., but a lot of people said 6 o'clock to 6:59 a.m. But if I have to be working at 6 in the morning, it's before 5 a.m. So I gotta go. So, bye.
Bye. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. You are the best. Well, now that I've been outed, there's a couple things that we need to take care of here, okay? A couple things. I see that Alan Powell is in the chat. Alan, we could stop this fake feud. It's over. We've been compromised. We could stop this back and forth. We can stop all this fighting. It didn't work. The mission has been canceled. You could go back to being Jerry McGillicuddy of Grand Rapids. I tried. You could be with your family again. We've been found out, bud. The double secret agent route is over. It's over, Alan. Or should I say Jerry McGillicuddy of Grand Rapids. We've been figured out. It's over. We could stop this fake back and forth. We could stop the fighting. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's just, you invest so many years into a project. Jesus Christ. I love this shit. This is amazing. Thank you, Semper.
Look at that.
I smell a Dr. Croco deep dive to determine the level of your and Thomas' involvement with Mossad and how someone who is clearly Pakistani could be an Israeli agent.
Whoa!
Thank you,
Look
Frozen.
at that.
Oh man, Royce, you really screwed the pooch this time. I hope the higher-ups don't find out about this. Well, I am sure it will be fine. By the way, would you like a Coke?
Is Pepsi okay? Because I don't trust you pissing in Cokes. Asians will not pee in your Pepsi. So we're done, guys. It's over. Those old Entertainment Tonights we were watching, it's just a cover. John Tesh is an agent too. You guys don't know that? Of course John Tesh is an agent. Look at him. Look at him. We're done. Guys, we're done. We've been found out. We've been found out. I really do hope that you guys understand that I was doing this for the great nation of Israel. They are the chosen people. And somebody had to be brave and fight for them. And if not me, then who? Then who? How do you continue after this? How do you continue after this? See this behind me? Green screen. That's not even a real curtain. It's not even a real... No, because now I'm afraid you're going to go poo-poo in my Pepsi. I know you go pee-pee in the Coke, but what if you go poo-poo in my Pepsi? Don't go poo-poo in my Pepsi. I don't even know you guys are talking in the chat. You're all bots. You're all Russian bots. What's the point? The mask has fallen off. The mask has fallen off. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend like I'm not a Mossad agent. We're going to move on, and we're going to try to have a fun show, even though all of you know that all of this is me subverting the U.S. elections and the culture and trying to take down iconic figures like the person who wrote Alt Hero, Vox Day, Teddy Spaghetti, and Owen Benjamin. Let's move on. Let us move on. All right. We have some fun stuff. We'll get to that. We got some old videos. Of course we have some old videos. Let's figure out other people that are in similar situations. What do you say? Let's figure out other people that are in similar situations. Reason for torture and assassination of targeted individuals.
Spraying 2 more games. The clinic here at the asylum camp decided to send me. The doctor here at the asylum camp decided to send me to a clinic because I was too weak to climb the stairs to get to the x-ray machine here in the asylum camp. So they sent an ambulance, but they've been playing games with first responders for years, so the ambulance took me to the clinic and they did the x-ray, and they were supposed to bring me back, but then claimed they had another patient they wanted to pick up with me and carry with me. I've been through these games so many times, that same process so many different times. They use first responders everywhere I go, in every country, everywhere. So I ended up having to pay for my own ticket, my own taxi fare back to the asylum camp. They just dropped me in the freezing rain. I had to wave down a taxi.
Asylum camp?
You know, they just refused to do what they were told to do and what they were paid to do by the asylum camp, which was take me to the clinic for the x-ray and bring me back. That's the game. It's, and to say that it's, you know, continually happening every day, like, you know, doors inside my room, deadbolts that couldn't possibly lock by themselves, locking by themselves on the inside. There's no one else in the room, you know. These little games constantly go on. It's constantly provoke the victim. And in ways which appear so trivial, paltry, fanciful, and fantastic in nature that to even try and complain that it's happening makes the victim appear delusional, schizophrenic.
Sir, you're doing a good job of that on your own.
It's been going on for decades. It's been going on 100 times a day. Everywhere on earth I've been, these games, constant games. So I'm too weak to even get around, and I'm having to just go little spaces, and then stop and rest because I'm in a wheelchair.
How did you hurt your foot, man?
They beat me up so badly they put me in a wheelchair. This CIA and DIA trauma-based mind control. The victim must be forced to play the game. The victim must be forced to respond to their specific situational and conversational scenarios.
Uh-oh. Does he know about me too?
Does them no good if the victim responds to any random or you know, chaotic event. that goes on in the normal person's daily life. The victim must respond to their specific provocations, or the verification process breaks apart and mind control technologies fail.
Have you tried unplugging the mind control technology and plugging it back in?
This is Brian 2, asylum camp here in Austria.
You're in Austria? Why are you in Austria?
Welcome to the hypergame theory.
Welcome to the Hypergate Theory. 5,000 subscribers.
This is Brian 2 at the Red Cross refugee camp in Austria, just outside of Vienna, Austria. I applied for asylum last night. Unable to get to Iran. This is the inside of the room where I am. There's my bed and my stuff. This is Brian 2. It's severe sleep deprivation torture, only 9 hours of sleep in a week, 7 days.
Was this the guy? I'm trying to see here. Was this the guy that was that was in Spain that they gave him the sleeping pills?
Sleep deprivation. Severely disoriented and drowsy. They made me go through the entire interview. Severely disoriented and drowsy interview for asylum. The entire initial interview. All one needs to do is just look at my face to determine if I'm telling the truth or not about sleep deprivation torture.
I believe that you're tired. You do look tired, sir, but I don't believe it's sleep deprivation torture. I think you just need a nap.
The stream of energy is radiating in my brain, so my ears are ringing. That's why I have the microwave hearing effect. It's February 2nd, 2020. It's, I don't know what time it is. I guess it's around 5 o'clock. Vienna, Austria. Or close to it.
The video cut off. The video cut off.
Whoa! Look at that.
Thank you.
Damn, we should have never handed you off to Stephen Paddock and Brenton Tarrant's handler.
I agree.
That guy has a real coke problem.
Hey man, this is your fault. So then he posted this video. There's no audio in it, okay? It's just 1 minute of this. I swear to God, there's no audio. It's just 1 minute of this. Of a robot face. This is fucking hella creepy, dude. Oh, that's Tim Pool with no beanie. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that was Tim Pool with no beanie. I would like to apologize. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds. He's not saying anything. It's just a video of this robot. Mind control is not a conspiracy by the Jews, Illuminati, etc. It's an arms race. Oh, wow, he wrote... Okay, I'm not reading all that. That's too much. Suffice to say, the gentleman is fucking insane. All right, well, while we're on the topic, let's see what Jane Smith says. This is a different person. This is a different targeted individual.
I think some human trafficking is going on, but I don't have proof, really.
Are you in front of Pornhub?
Cop sirens just went ballistic when I was over in this neighborhood. Something to do with this area. Maybe this house has a baby, and they're going to do some human smuggling.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. Maybe this house has a baby, and they're going to do some human smuggling.
There's something going on. Because this is a drug haven over here. This is where the dark shit is, people. Human smuggling. They could like smuggle a baby over here. So some shady shit's going on here. Some cars. I'm sure.
Cars in a road? What?
It's drugs. See, they have interferometry. They have NSA spy satellites. And this is how they do drugs and human trafficking.
She's on a bicycle?
There's something going on over here. I mean, like 5 minutes ago, I kid you not, the cop cars went ballistic.
Yeah, because you said it was a high drug area. That would make sense.
And it's because I went back to this area. They're trying to hide something.
Why don't you have a car, ma'am?
There's a person in the kitchen.
Probably cooking dinner.
I think there's some shady business going on in here. Human smuggling.
How do you jump to that conclusion? Like, there's no way, there's not even a connection. How do you jump to that conclusion?
I'm fixing my tire. See, they never have their blinds open. See, I think that's code. They're open for business.
Whenever somebody's blinds are open, it means they're open for business. That's why I had to get a curtain behind me. Everyone come to my house thinking I was sex trader.
The 33-degree Freemasons, this house never has their shades open.
Freemasons, baby, 33 degree. Now, I was told something apparently by this Freemason people because I said I was going to join one of the Freemasons. I was told that even if you join, they don't tell you anything till your 32nd degree. Don't know shit. Only the 33rd degree Freemasons know. Everyone underneath it are just pawns.
And then over here you got your shady whatever people. There's some.
The dangerous ones are the 34th degree ones. I didn't know that, Semper. I did not know.
Mm-hmm. These are the Mason planes. Yeah, they're doing some human trafficking here. Whenever a Mason plane is, that means human.
What if it's just like a regular plane that, you know, flies in the sky sometimes? The Mason plane, guys.
So, I don't know. They can kill me. I don't give a shit. Great. I get to go home.
That's not a creep. They could kill me. I don't give a shit. I get to go home.
There's a shady guy there. These are all Satanists. They're into blood.
Everybody that's walking down the street is a Satanist and into blood?
See, that's a Mason plane. And this house is open for business, I betcha. So there's some shady stuff going on. I kid you not, like 5 minutes ago, the cop cars, the sirens went ballistic. It was because I was riding back over to this point. And then they shut the fuck up.
I understand the mental illness. You know, I do. I don't understand the narcissism that's associated with this kind of mental illness. You know what I mean? Like, I understand people are mentally ill. Like, I get that. I really, really do. I just don't understand why so much narcissism is associated with this mental illness.
I'm telling you, they are trafficking small children, babies. I bet you anything a baby transaction occurred. There's a bicycle person over here.
You're a bicycle person. You're a person on a bicycle.
I don't know if they live there or not, but I really do think some shady shit went down. Here's a gang stalker. I don't know. This is a shady.
Whoa! Look at that.
Thank you.
Royce, you've heard of Emmy Perle, the possum lady, right?
No, I haven't, but I'll check it out. But I will check it out. Emmy Perle, the possum lady. I guess, is she well known in the crazy community?
My German guard possum and I were hiking through the alleys of our particular metropolis when all of a sudden we came upon this mystical, magical.
Let me see.
Rich neighborhood too. So the rich are involved in it. They all are, rich and poor. They all serve Lucifer. So this is a massive drug area. And that up there is the NSA. That's Jade Helm.
No. You said it was the NSA or was it the Masons? You're changing what you're saying here. Which one is it?
They're all cartel signaling.
Now they're cartel signaling. So it's the cartel, the NSA, and the Freemasons, and Satanists that want a blood sacrifice.
Looking for human blood. To slam someone on the altar and do their sacrifice for Michael. Isn't that right? Archangel Michael? For that piece of shit dragon?
Guys,
I think there's some shady shit.
I'm having trouble following this. So you guys help me out, tell me if I missed something. That house is open for business because they're curtains. They're open for business for the sex trade, the baby sex trade. The people around her are gang stalking her because they work for the NSA, which is part of the Masons, which is part of a satanic blood ritual where they sacrifice people for the Archangel Michael, who's also a dragon. Did I miss something? Okay, good. I'm correct? Thank you.
What's going on?
Steve, evil people are very busy, Royce. Deal with it. You're right. They're just all over the place.
Yeah. This is the police right here. And their Jade Helm Watson 2.0 software.
Oh, okay. IBM. Guys. IBM Watson is involved.
Their military shit. And there's some shady shit going on. I kid you not, like 5 minutes ago, the fucking sirens were going off. It was because I was riding back over here. There's some whacked out shit that's going on. I don't know what it is, but I bet you anything it's human trafficking.
Okay.
They could be human trafficking me. Hurt.
It's definitely not you, lady. I saw your shadow.
Yeah, they just don't want you to know. Cops are in on this big time.
They are.
Because I've seen the cops over here. They don't do shit.
They are.
They just sit here. See, the cops have implants. They've all been implanted.
Yeah. They have. It's true.
Yeah, they've all been implanted.
It's true. I looked it up. All these cops are out here with big fake titties. They've all have implants. Big fake titties. Big fake titty cops work for the Mossad. I know, it sounds wacky, but is it any crazier than what she's saying?
I kid you not, there's some really fucked up. I was down here. I kid you not. They were doing remote neural monitoring on me. In other words, they were torturing the shit out of me.
Oh my God, lady.
And then I decided, you know what? Fuck that. So I turned around and they went nuts. They were trying to deflect me because something happened over here. I think that they got a kid. I think they smuggled a kid. But I don't have any proof. I couldn't. It's so hard to prove, man. This is all cartel shit. See, these are drugs. They're all going for their drugs. This is a drug haven. See? Yeah, they're getting their drugs to either do them or distribute them or do both. I don't care. Let them poison themselves. But the problem is that they're giving it to other people. It's murder. The drugs are murder.
Lady,
And
are
the
you
CIA
taking your
knows it.
drugs? Are you taking your drugs? Because I kind of feel like you should be taking some sort of prescription drugs.
Yeah, this is all Rosicrucian shit, man.
A what now? A what? What did she say? A Rosicrucian? Okay, now look, man. I've been able to keep up with a lot of the. What's a Rosicrucian? This one's out of my wheelhouse. Can someone explain what that is?
See, they got their blinds open. I bet you anything that means open for business and shit. Some fucked up shit, man.
Not roasted croutons, Tyler. What's Rosicrucian? What is that? Rastafarian? Rose Cross is another one of the Catholic cults. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I didn't know. So it's Rosicrucian. So it's another secret society. All these secret societies work together?
They were doing some fucked up shit. Yeah, they were doing remote neural monitoring on me. They're doing
Right by the Arizona baseball field?
it right now, as a matter of fact. They're trying to torture me. Because they want me out of this area.
It's probably because you're crazy, lady.
They do.
I love people like this to point out these crazy people point out the problems in the neighborhood, and everybody knows they're the problem. You're the problem in your neighborhood.
Because they use synthetic telepathy and voice to skull to communicate
Obviously.
their bad deeds. That's what they do.
Obviously.
Oh man, I'm on top of their technology, man. These people are fucking scum. They're scum. Fucking scum buckets.
Now she turns her phone sideways.
Oh yeah. Got some evil motherfuckers going on.
Ah! Do the evil societies make you burp like that, you gross bitch? Holy shit. Ugh. Ugh.
Scum buckets. You got some
And fellas, she's single.
Dudes over here playing their music. See, the music is a distraction.
She should get a concealed and carry permit. No! No, for the love of God. Rosicrucianism is a spiritual movement which arose in Europe in the 17th century after the publication of texts which purported to announce the existence of an unknown esoteric order of the world. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Here you go, Yuki. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tooks. There she goes. Sorry, Yuki had to walk behind me.
Of course. But, you know. Yeah, that right there. That thing right there is definitely the cops watching. It's very illegal. It's very, very illegal. But this is one way that the cops and the drug cartel are in bed with one another. Oh, yeah, man.
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah, drugs, big time. You can tell. Just watch this shit, man. Like I said, I don't care. I'm not of this earth. So I have no problem looking at this shit in a spiritual way. I have no fucking problem.
Where are you from, lady? You live in Arizona. I understand it's shitty, but still part of Earth.
Faggots.
Whoa! Hey! Apparently, this lovely angel not from Earth is homophobic.
Not of this Earth. So I have no problem looking at this shit in a spiritual way. I have no fucking problem, you faggots. I have no problem looking at this crap. You guys are evil motherfuckers. You know, there's some shit. I don't know. I know something went on over here.
Why are you whispering?
Went on. Cops are illegally tracking me for 11 years. They've been doing this shit. This is so illegal to do this to a citizen. But I caught on. I was a little slow.
Really? You're a little slow?
Well, you know, it's not every day that, you know, you have alien technology attack you.
Apparently it is to you.
Some fucked up shit, man, going on. I don't know. You know, I think some shit went on. I don't know, man. Some shady ass shit went on over here. There was a bicycle person over here. I don't know if they live there or...
You're a bicycle person. You don't live there. You are bothering people. Why am I arguing with a crazy person?
I don't know if they took a package. You know what I mean? High value shit. Could have been a baby. Yeah, children are high. Oh, yeah. People pay for babies. Yeah. That's why they want the blood. Because if it's a special DNA, they keep the kid alive. And they use it for their black mass.
Wasn't that the name of like a Misfits album?
Oh, yeah, I know all about it. The mixing of genetics.
Race mixing.
I know all about it, man. I think there was a human smuggling going on over here. Yeah, we gotta come zoom zoom.
Did a Mossad drive by?
Big badass Mexican.
Mexicans are now involved. There's a lot of moving parts to this fucking lady's theories. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, they want the DNA. I told you DNA is gold to them. How many minutes I got? Told you. See, I told you, the witches and the warlocks.
Wait a second. So tell me if I'm correct here. This is a sex trade operation going out of a house that's open for business because the windows are open, and it's being monitored and run by the Mossad, which is also part of the NSA, which is also part of the Satanist, which is also part of a Mexican cartel, which is then in turn also part of the Rosicrucian, whatever that Catholic organization is, which in turn is going to sacrifice this baby to Archangel Michael because the DNA is worth more than gold. But when you mix the DNA, there's going to be apparently gay people that don't like it because she's not of this earth, and she is also being stalked by the same people who happen to be witches and wizards. Am I correct? Oh, no, and Freemasons. Sorry. And Freemasons.
You know, mix the blood. Yeah. DNA gives frequency. I'm onto it, man. I know all about it. Yeah, they pay no problem. They pay high dollar for babies. And they'll keep, see, here we go. Gang stalker.
I don't see how you're confused.
Yeah, they want that DNA so they can do their fucking satanic shit. Because they steal frequency.
I mentioned the drug trafficking.
They steal frequency. And then they implant you, and then they have your frequency. And then they'll upload it to this Watson 2.0.
Which is a new IBM Watson. IBM Watson's part. I fucking forgot that one. IBM Watson's part of it.
That's what's on this planet.
Oh, and Michael was a dragon. There's too many. Guys, I can't keep up. I'm trying to keep up, but I can't keep up.
I don't know, man. I think something, I don't know, makes me sick. Makes me fucking sick. Yeah, they want babies, man. They want that DNA. Sick shit, man. Some fucking sick ass shit. Ugh, this planet makes me sick. Every fiber of my being, I want to fucking go home.
Then I'm not gonna say it.
Get the fuck out of this planet. Get off of Dracula's planet.
Hold on. Dracula's involved? Does Simon Belmont aware of this? Is Van Helsing been told?
Ugh, this place makes me vomit. Vomit. You fucking satanic fucks. You guys are fucking pathetic. Yeah, I see you CIA maggots. Hey.
And the CIA's involved too.
Hey, Swissy. You guys make me sick. You know that? You fuck and then you produce a child.
Whoa! Look at that.
Thank you.
This lady is why we need to reopen the mental institutions.
Yeah, I agree. Trust me. Trust me, I'm with you.
Want the DNA so you can do your black mass shit. Oh yeah, I know all about that fucking shit. Because you want people who are psychic. You guys are fucking pathetic. You guys are sick. You treat it like it's a manufacturing, like, you know, humans are just something you can pull off the shelf. You guys are fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Oh boy, I can't wait to give this report to the creator. You guys are fucking pathetic. I know all about it. Yeah, you pay top dollar for interesting babies. That's why you test the blood when the baby is born. Do your little holographic spin shit.
Executing, these people need someone with the power of attorney to take care of them and make sure that they are taking their meds, etc., so they don't end up rummaging the dumpsters. Look, I agree with you. I've talked about this before on the show. They do need somebody power of attorney. But see, the problem is that there's a lot of these people that don't have anybody, right? Like, they don't. Either their family has abandoned them, okay, or don't care, or they're just loners. They have no family. Their families died. Only kids. Trust me, I know. Truth be told, there are people that do have problems, that need medications, that have families that do take care of them. These are the people that fall through the cracks. But like I've mentioned before, because a lot of people talk about no social workers. Look, man, I am with you. Trust me, Execute. I've talked about this on this show several times, right? I'm with you. I am absolutely with you. I'm 100% with you. Yes, social workers. But see, the problem with social workers is, right? Depending on what state you're in, it's very difficult to force a social worker on somebody, because she's saying all these crazy shits in videos. That's true. But if she's functioning, if she has a job, you know, if she has a place where she lives, it really takes a lot. Like, Florida has something. Every state is different. I'm sure every state has something like this, but Florida has something called like the Baker Act, right? Where if you believe somebody is crazy and a harm to themselves or somebody else, you don't even have to have power of attorney. If your family or any close relative can call the police and get them Baker Act, which means they're locked up, I think it's 72 hours for their own protection, where they do a mental health evaluation, right? But if you don't have anybody close to you, right? Like, if you don't have anybody close to you or whatever, what do you do with these people? Because I've said it before. Like, I'm a big proponent of, we do need asylums again, right? Like, and I'm not talking about like the crazy 50s asylums where they throw shit at you and electroshock you, but we do need to take care of these people, you know. And trust me, I'm not Mr. Big Government guy, but I do think that. However, my fear, right? with these with asylums, and the same thing with our red flag laws and stuff, is that they'll be abused, right? Like, then what do people consider mental illness, right? Who decides who's mentally ill? Are you mentally ill if you post a conspiracy online about 9/11 but everything else is fine? Are you mentally ill if you think Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself? I'm afraid that whenever the government handles something like this, that it becomes abused, and then innocent people get their kids taken away, their guns taken away, and their lives taken away to help people like this. I know that's being cynical, but that's my thing, you know. I worry about these people a lot too. Trust me, I see plenty of them here. And in Miami, there's certain parts in Miami. Go to downtown, go by Bayside. There's encampments of these crazy people. Like, you can see them all over the place. New York, in the subways. Trust me, they're everywhere. So that's the problem. The problem with me is that, well, who do you trust to govern this? Like, who do you trust to decide who's crazy, you know? So the Blade in Seattle, look, every city, every state has something like this. You know what I mean? If she's in Arizona, we have the worst mental health care in the country. She is in Arizona. That's where she's from. Arizona is also where Frankie B-Flat's from. Now, I don't think Frankie B-Flat is at the level of needing an asylum, because he's all in out pretty harmless except for the flat earth stuff. So I wouldn't include him in that, but I wouldn't include somebody like him in that. But my fear is, like, who runs it, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. We could listen to it and we can call it how crazy it is, of course. But yeah, Frankie B-Flat's a minor irritant, exactly. I hope she gets the help she needs. I really do. You know what I mean? But the problem is that social workers, we don't have many of them to begin with. Like, there's some, but you're asking social workers, for the most part, their responsibility is children. Don't get me wrong. There is, you know, there are social workers are also responsible for adults and stuff like that, depending on their level of mental competency. But their job is to take care of kids, and they fucking fail at that. Like, look, there's some good social workers. I don't want to shit on the industry because we need them, but there's some bad ones too. You know, there's some ones that are apathetic, that don't care. There's some ones that make wrong decisions. There's some ones that take kids away from their parents over dumb shit that they shouldn't have. And there's some ones that leave their kids with parents that they should clearly be taken away. So that's the theme to Twin Peaks, if people ask him what the song is. But speaking of Frankie, I did have a new Frankie B-Flat video.
Hello again, all my brothers and sisters on our flat, domed
stationary
earth. Hope all is well with everybody out there. Well, I have a few people, my subscribers, asking me, hey Frankie, how come you don't do a lot of videos anymore?
I notice a lot of schizophrenic people smoke a shit ton of weed and drink too much. Maybe. Well, on the upside, I'll have you know, I haven't smoked weed. See, in 2 days, it'll be 2 months since I've smoked weed. I haven't smoked weed going on 2 months in 2 days. It'll be 2 months since I smoked weed. And I don't drink. I'm not a drinker to begin with. Like, I'll have a drink once in a while socially or a couple beers, but I'm not a drinker. So I might be crazy, but I don't smoke weed or drink.
And I tell them, yeah, I should start doing more videos. But I'm still out there listening to a lot of stations, a lot of channels.
He seems kind of drugged up in this one, though, doesn't he?
And I noticed there's more and more people that have the flat earth in their names.
Listen to him. He's not being normal. What's going on with him in this video?
It's growing and growing like crazy. Well, anyway, last night I was listening to Russian Vib's live podcast, and he had Dirt on there, and I was listening to it about an hour, and I was ready to shut it down because I had it pretty loud on my phone. My wife actually texted me and told me, why is it so loud? Well, anyway, I was about to shut it off, and then they were talking about the eclipse, and I was like, wow, I have to listen to this, because when I'm out there,
I need people to reinforce my crazy ideas because it makes me feel good inside.
trying to wake up the people to tell them the earth is flat, a few of them tell me, well, how do you explain an eclipse? And I tell them, I really don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know, especially things like that giant ice wall, an ice wall ring. We don't know what's on the other side of it.
He's married and has kids, folks.
It would be really, really awesome if all of us got together and took back our flat earth.
You should.
And found out what's over that wall. Because that is space. And we know that. And it's pretty sad. A lot of people don't want to wake up to it. I mean, it's cut and dry. I don't understand why people can't accept it. And I have to keep reminding myself.
This guy should not be polluting the gene pool. Not that I disagree with you, but keep in mind, like, his kid's like 17, 18 years old now from what we've gathered from these videos. And a lot of the times with people like this is they're normal. And then they go off the deep end. Like, they're not crazy. They'll have kids, they'll have a family, and then at some point in their life, I don't know what happens, and they kind of just go nuts, you know? Perfect example. I mean, look at Owen. You know, Owen was just a right-wing comedian, and all of a sudden he's talking about the moon's not real. Like, I agree that maybe people like this shouldn't be having kids, but he had this kid 16, 17 years ago, so it's before he went off the deep end.
What the Lord said, he said, like, let the good people stay good, doing good things, and let the bad people, they will stay bad. Not that I'm saying that people are bad because they don't believe in a flat earth, but I'm using that as an example. Well, anyway, going back to the eclipse, what Russian Vivs and Dirth was talking about.
I guess these are YouTubers?
I hope I said his name right, but anyway, they were saying, well, it's the mirror effect with the dome. In other words, for an example, if you're standing in front of a mirror and you're holding a baseball like 2 or 3 inches away from the mirror, and then if you took another baseball and was holding it like 5 feet behind the first ball that you were holding, if you look into the mirror again, the second ball that's 5 feet away from the mirror looks like it's down about a foot. So that's what happens when eclipse comes, when we're standing on the flat earth and the eclipse comes.
Tyler, oh, that's how mirrors work. Thank God. I thought I had a twin.
We're actually looking at the dome, which is a mirror. And then he was talking about that the sun outruns the moon every 28 days.
What?
And the stars outrun the sun every 365 days. And I didn't know that, and that was very valuable information, because we do live on the flat earth, which is God's clock. Well, anyway, I want to just put that out there.
I know whenever I talk about this, like, flat earthers, like, oh, prove the earth's right. So your explanation for the eclipses is that there's a dome and it's causing a mirror effect. I mean, not very scientific of you, is it? Not very scientific of you, sir.
And I guess enjoy the Super Bowl if you're going to watch it.
You don't, though, because it's, let me guess, it's some sort of Jewish trick.
I was totally brainwashed with that. I remember in the late 80s when the New York Jets were in the playoffs.
Yeah, the last time they were, sure.
And he had a quarterback, I think his name was Todd. He was almost like a clone of Joe Namath. I mean, I'm 64 years old. I can actually remember watching Super Bowl III with my father and his brothers way back then. I was so brainwashed into it, but now we're finding out most of it, not all of it, but it's rigged. So I guess today, we'll find out if they leave any Easter eggs for us, because we'll be looking for that. Well, anyway,
okay, so this guy's not just crazy with flat earth stuff. The Super Bowl is rigged, and Joe Namath had a clone named Todd. I guess Todd Namath for the Jets. And that they leave Easter eggs. I guess they leave hints about the flat earth during the Super Bowl.
hope everybody's okay out there. And like I always say, all things must pass till our Lord appears. And the love of our Lord makes the world go flat.
Frankie is sounding not great. I really hope he starts to sound better, because Frankie is not sounding great right now. What is this? Is Trump doing a speech right now?
Well, appalling also was...
Is this live? Hold on.
Has become so powerful. Prisoners would come out, nobody would give them a job.
Oh, that's just, it's nothing important. It's just this prayer speech thing. I thought it was something about that. It doesn't fucking matter. All right, somebody sent this to me. Now, this only has 88 views. This was posted January 21st. I don't know if it's somebody that listens to the show. It might be. But this video, okay, this video is August 2001, right before 9/11, okay? This was the closing of some sort of coffee shop. Some closing of some sort of coffee shop. So I figured, I love this stuff. And I like to see how innocent we were before 9/11. You know I love this stuff. So let's check this out. This is before the closing of a Arabic coffee shop.
Hello. I don't really know what to say right now. This is August 11th, 2001. The last day that Coventry Arabica is open. And we are here to say goodbye. And I'm going to try very hard not to cry throughout this evening. And I guess I'll be right back down. I think it is an absolute shame. Shh! I'm talking!
Eight 11, baby. 1 month away from the world changing.
Why is her camera?
What camera? Hacky sack. I was like, all right.
640.
Tell us your views. Tell us what you think. Be rude.
All of you know what I think. I don't have to say anything.
That's it?
Fuck everybody.
Yeah, what else is there to say? I've said it all. I don't
What
need
do you
to say
think?
it anymore.
What is Tim
All I
at?
have to say is that
I'm sad.
Arabica
I'm
will
not done
still
yet.
be a vortex no matter what it's called.
I've been trying to figure out how to say this.
This is literally the worst thing that's going to happen to our country ever. Todd, August 11th, 2001.
Actually, yeah, I'd like to be able to admit that the only constant is change, and that nothing's
Nice ponytail, bro. Nice ponytail.
stays the same. Business, especially business models, tell you that the businesses ebb and flow. They rise and they fall. You know what? That's fine.
And then everybody
That's fine.
kills themselves.
I'm not done.
Jack just goes,
Here, yeah.
Well,
I'm not done.
Well, okay, but you're not going to pay the fucking rent, pal.
And they're taking this out from underneath me before I'm finished.
I think that would be good.
Let me tell you. Well, I already did.
There's Tom.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you fucking say this shit? Why do you think this?
Maybe the reason this coffee shop is closing is people like this would show up, buy one cup of coffee, and then sit there all day and do nothing.
Yeah, but it's no fun.
Exactly.
Oh, anyway, so it's Ryan's first time tripping, and Ian's tripped before, but I give
Yeah, man, we're tripping out of here, dude.
them all 7 grams.
Nice.
What's in the bag?
And
7 grams of shrimp. Jesus Christ, how much do you want on the trip, dog?
And Ryan 3
A little kitten. Hello, kitten.
And Ryan will go to
My name is
sleep
Star.
and I'll finish it for him. And then like
Yeah, did you get that memo?
we're all playing on Cylonix. And Cylonix is
my social center. This is my. I
was
grew up
mine
here.
too, but I don't like it.
I learned how to play chess here. I met girlfriends here.
All right, well, X to doubt on the girlfriend thing, dog. I mean, I don't know about that ponytail and picking up chicks.
I met my music partner here. All of my friends really are from here.
First time he mastered.
You know, I'm so mad. I hope 2 planes crash into the Twin Towers. That's how mad I am. I'm so mad. I hope that planes crash into the Twin Towers.
And, well, no, not really.
Thanks for playing.
I just get up and walk, so if I do
I don't know. We're just filming the man with the camera.
What are they going to keep us still coming here?
That's why they bought it out.
When the planters were first put in, Arthur and I rolled one of the planters in front of the door. The problem is,
Oh, that's like a real camera. It's like a news crew there because this place is closing. Boy, was it a slow news week in August, huh? Don't worry, guys. The news is about to pick up.
Now, who the fucking cares? You don't need a fucking train pan at your fucking coffee thing.
So you don't care
Oh, God, all of these people. Ugh, these are just the worst kind of people.
if one day there's not really going to be individual businesses? There's just
No.
McDonald's,
Individual businesses will
Starbucks.
always exist, and those places are quaint and nice. But there's nothing.
There's a big chunk of real estate about to open up in a month there, bud, in New York. Maybe move it there.
Nothing wrong with corporate enterprise.
Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with corporate enterprise, man. Man, look at the customer base. Look at the customer base of this place. If you're wondering why this place shut down.
How you doing? It's all right. What are your opinions?
I don't care.
Yeah, man, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a nihilistic motherfucker, dude. I'm all about anarchy, man.
Star sucks, Star fucks.
Yeah?
All
right.
Not that much. It sucks, but whatever. Why are you videotaping me still?
Whoa, hey, white power symbol, 2001? Not on my watch, pal. He just said, I'm going to run home and get my hacky sack. He needs to run home and get his hacky sack. These guys are all raging against the machine. Someone says, God, I used to play. Look, we all did terrible things. I was an edgelord atheist around this time. So don't worry about it, man. Don't feel bad. I was 18, 19 years old. I just want to point out, because apparently he needs attention. Garrett, guy who I never see in this chat, why are you playing this garbage? Have you ever watched my show? Is this new for you? Hi, I'm Royce, and this is kind of what I do. Welcome aboard. If you don't like it, you can leave. There's a bunch of tarot cards that are live now. Go hang out with them, dog. I'm calling people dog again, by the way. I'm bringing that back in case you guys haven't noticed. Crimesman premiere goes live at 12. Check out Crimesman premiere at 12. Actually, I think this is interesting too. I like playing this kind of stuff. It's kind of, we're lucky, right? Like, we're lucky that we, unlike other like generations, have this time capsule that we could go back to at will, right? Like, instead of having to find an old VHS that people find it for you, they put it online. I think it's really cool to see, like, what were we doing 19 years ago? What changed? How is everything so different now? What are the different things that what did we do that had this? Like, this before, I'm specifically interested in stuff before 9/11. I'm a big proponent that 9/11 fucked a lot of things. Forget about who you think did it. I'm not going to get into that debate or argument or the official story. I don't care about that. But I think that event changed so many things, and I think it changed so many things for the worse. Like, I think a lot of things became darker and more real. I call it the Limp Bizkit effect, which we were just so cocky we thought Limp Bizkit was good. Everyone seemed to have light behind their eyes. Thank you, Robbie. Don't care. That's a good point. Even these burnouts had hope. Coventry Village?
You're gonna be so bummed.
Oh, that didn't come up. Oh well.
Oh, you worked here.
I've been here this time.
Where was this at? Smoking indoors. Something else people used to be able to do. Smoking indoors. Look at that. I mean, look, it is sad that little places like this close. It is. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. It does kind of suck that Starbucks took over a bunch of shit like that. I get it. You know, so I do kind of get sad when shit like this happens, but you know. Oh, here it is.
They're expensive here. Dunkulus.
I was just like, ah! I like grabbed her daughter, threw her in the stroller, and looked at me. I'm sorry.
Tonight at Sunday at 1:45 a.m. in front of the former Covington Yard Arabic Music Memories. Arabica?
And like rain. And I'm just standing there holding
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks, to be honest with you. I think Dunkin' Donuts is better coffee.
my head going,
Probably knows from his childhood.
Oh, is this the memorial?
It's the one place that I wish existed everywhere in the world. I really think that something special and it's going to disappear from the face of the earth.
Yeah, but if it existed everybody in the world, it would become a Starbucks and it would become the very corporate overlord you're trying to fight. Hence the catch-22, milady.
Very night. And I'm still quite traumatized because I just grew up in Chicago and just found out about this.
When did you find out?
An hour and a half ago.
Did you just find out?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's scary.
It's a coffee place. Let's relax also, all right? I mean, I get it's sad, but you shouldn't be scared that a business is closing down.
Glad I came tonight. I wasn't going to, so here I am.
Shoot. Tell me what you think.
I think this fucking sucks. Spent half my fucking life in this place.
Maybe you should have been spending half of your life doing other things, sir. Not just hanging out at a coffee shop.
Met all my best friends here. How my mom used to hang out down here when she was pregnant with me.
She probably shouldn't be having that much caffeine when she was pregnant with you. Maybe that's why you're so weird. Hispanic cousin Joe, is it?
Fucking grew up here. Vivian died here.
What? I didn't even know she was sick.
Vivian fucking died here. It just sucks. Totally fucking sucks. Coventry is officially dead.
F for Vivian, folks.
Hello. I think this sucks.
Hey, look, it's Cisco from Flash.
I agree with Keith, especially with Starbucks coming in here.
Man, before vaping, a lot more people smoked, huh?
Why don't you like Starbucks?
First time I ever had one of their beverages, I vomited.
I don't think that's a great memorial.
It made me sick.
So edgy, man. That's the bathroom. The bathroom has a... the place is closing down because you fucking people didn't treat it with respect. You tagged up the bathroom. It was a fucking mess. That's why it did. All these fucking people that are like, is independent coffee shops, why don't they stay open? I don't know, because unfortunately the corporate structure can keep their shit together better than you guys. That's why. Because they keep their fucking bathrooms clean, you fucking dorks.
Anytime I fall down, I break my arm right out.
How do you guys feel about the thing?
Evolution continues.
Well, what?
Arabica.
We shall see.
Hey guys, got a question for you. Let me stop this for a second. At Ebo, let's ask the crowd. How would you guys like us to interview E. Michael Jones? Would that be something you would be interested in? I'm going to ask. I know it's not the entire ROTC audience, but it's enough of it. Would you guys like us to interview E. Michael Jones? What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Cool. All right. Well, I'll set it up for March. Yeah, right. I'll set them up for March. That'll be fun. Check it out. We'll figure it out. You know, this is my opinions, and I say yes. All right. Well, look, this is the coffee shop. Let me see if there's anything else worth of note. Yeah, it really does. You know, I get it. But see, a lot of these people didn't treat these places with respect either. So that also needs to be called out when you see stuff like this. Like, they didn't treat this place with any respect. You saw the tagged up fucking bathrooms and shit. They didn't fucking care. They didn't fucking care about this place. Ian Michael Jones is an Owen nut. Fine. So what? Have him on. Why don't I have somebody on? Who gives a shit? That's not a reason not to interview somebody. Guys. It's not a reason not to interview somebody, guys. All right? Yeah, and I think it's the other way around. I think Owen's obsessed with him. I don't think it's the way you're saying it. I think it's the other way. So y'all talk to him. Somebody that's the Culture Wars, I guess, sent me an email. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have him on. Why the fuck not? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You don't think I want to interview Thomas? Of course I want to interview Thomas. I've been trying to interview Thomas for a good long while. Please, you have to know. You have to know. Looks like Dusty actually got back to me. Let me see something here. I would love to talk to Dusty. Come on, Dusty. What time is it for Dusty right now? Could somebody tell me? $3 a.m. He's up. You up, Dusty? Guess Dusty hates me. And that's fine. I guess, I don't blame him. I'd hate me too. I would hate me too. There is somebody else that I would like to talk to. And I think it's been a while, so. Not America time, so I don't care. That's fair. I'm calling somebody else, actually. $3:44 a.m. So he should be getting up for work at this time. Calling somebody else. I'm calling E-Frog.
What up?
What up, E-Frog? Long time no speak, brother. How you been?
Oh, pretty good, dude.
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
No, I've been up since 4 o'clock today.
Oh, yeah? You working? You working today?
I am working, actually.
Still delivering them pizzas?
No, I only did that just for fun.
What are you doing? What are you working on today?
I work in the marijuana industry today.
In the what?
Marijuana industry.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's right.
Hey,
that's
folks.
right. That's great. So how's life going, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. How's Alaska been treating you?
It was cold as fuck.
Here is I'm
It is cold. It's cold, man.
I'm sending people a link to your channel so they could subscribe. What do you think about the whole? What do you think about the State of the Union, man? I've been meaning to ask you.
State of the Union, dude. That was badass. But
Yeah?
Nancy Pelosi obviously threw a hissy fit.
Yeah, he dunked on those libtards.
He slam dunk in your face, Michael Jackson. Oh, excuse me, Michael Jordan.
Jackson is the kid molester.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't confuse them. Michael Jordan is a degenerate gambler. There is.
Is he now?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
he was. There's actually rumors that because of his gambling, it's the reason his father was killed. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is a rumor that I'm spreading. So
Well,
if you
I
want,
take a gamble every time I hop in my vehicle.
you do? Why is that? What's wrong with your vehicle?
Nothing. It's just driving on black ice, and it warmed up, so it's pretty slick out.
Wait, you're driving around black guys?
Yeah, we drive on black ice up
You're
here,
driving
bro.
black guys around?
No, we drive on black ice on the highway.
Well, you
know,
shouldn't
so-
run over black people. That's racist, E-Frog. Come on, Ethan.
Yes, I'm driving on AfroTurf.
Where's your buddy? Where's your homosexual life partner?
Where's it?
Yeah, I spoke to him last time. Where's
The
he at?
sexual Tyrannosaurus?
Yeah, where's he at?
Oh, he's probably sleeping over at his cabin.
Drugs, huh? Drugged out?
No.
Hungover,
No.
drugged out?
No. Only what the VA gives him.
Only what does the VA give him? Does it give him Percocets?
I don't know. I don't. I don't get one. That's like it's like a HIPAA violation right there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking Percocet. It's having Percocets with beer,
Don't
man.
drink Percocet. Don't drink the atrazine.
How's your wife been?
She's good, man.
Good? That's good to hear. I'm actually glad to hear that.
Doing pretty good for acute liver failure. That's what the doctor said.
What? When did you find out?
Oh, like long time ago.
I didn't even know she was sick.
Yeah, she she got Hep C from a blood transfusion. Watch out for that.
How old is she again?
She was born in 1948. I let everyone do the math.
1940. Oh my God! You make me do math? Come on, man. I'm a spick. I can't do math. You do the math for me.
All right, 72.
72 years young.
Just turned 72 January 9th.
Right. And fuck, man, liver failure, that really does suck. I really am sorry to hear that. That really does blow. Is her family still giving you shit?
Oh no, they don't talk to me no more, which is nice.
Which is nice. You don't get bothered?
Yeah, they don't fuck with me.
Yeah. Is she okay with you driving around with black guys?
Black guys?
Yeah, you're the one that said it, man. I don't know.
Black ice.
Black. How old? I'm sorry. I forget. Are you younger or older? How old? I'm 37. How old are you, E-Frog?
I'm born 81.
Okay, so you're 1 year older than me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll respect my elders.
Right, right on.
I will be respecting.
You don't have to go that far.
My elders.
Ouch.
You watching some InfoWars stuff on band.video?
No, I don't. I'm still old school, I guess. I still go to the mothership, Infowars.com.
Yeah, yeah. Do you?
I actually listen to it live. On my phone. I have an app on my phone.
Oh, okay, like the Infowars app.
Yeah, because I have Android.
Oh, okay. Do you listen to Harrison Smith?
Yep.
He's my bud. Harrison Smith is my. He hasn't had me on the show again in a while because he hates us, but he's my bud.
He's all right. I've never met him, but
I know.
Can't say nothing bad about him.
Have you ever met Alex?
No, I've never talked to him either.
He was talking about you the other day. I can't believe you missed it.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
That's insane.
Have you not been listening? That's why I called you. He talked about you the other day.
No, yeah, I've been working and just surviving the freaking cold weather up here.
Yeah, he was saying that E-Frog is turning the freaking frogs gay, and I was like, what does that mean? That's not right, Alex. Come on.
Turning the frogs gay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Let him be gay.
Well, you're gay.
I guess it's all right.
You're not gay, though. You're not gay. You're married to a woman. You're bi, right? You're into dudes, too?
No, I'm not into dudes at all.
Oh, really? So now you're going to be homophobic on my show?
Is that how homophobic? I was saying that I like big tits and nice booties on a woman.
You like dick, tits, and nice booty on a woman?
Yeah, big tits and nice.
You like big dicks. You like big dicks and tits on a woman. Those are trannies, E-Frog. Those are trannies, E-Frog.
Those are trannies.
Can I say, man? You're
a horrible person.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. But can I say you've become one of my favorite people? I know we started goofing on you, but I gotta say you take it so well, and joking aside,
shop talk, dude. My past life was a mechanic.
Yeah.
It's just shop talk to me, whatever.
Exactly. That's why I like you. Shop talk. Do you have one of those calendars of sexy women next to your toolbox, like all mechanics have?
Oh yeah, well, they got the pussy lips spread open and everything.
Jesus Christ! You know that's vulgar. What would your wife think?
She thinks it's hot.
All right, that's weird. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. Are you having threesomes with your wife? You have to tell me if you are. It's state law.
No, I don't know. No.
Okay, no, you're not. You're not.
But everybody likes porn. Come on.
Hey, you know what? That's true. And just because you like gay porn, E-Frog, I don't judge you.
Gay porn?
Why would I judge you for it?
Shit.
I don't.
I don't think I've ever watched gay porn.
Somebody asked what town you live in Clam Gulch, Alaska, right?
Yeah, it's close to Kenai.
All right, Clam Gulch is where he lives in Alaska. People were asking. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Right. So do you ever frequent local coffee shops?
No, I don't really like coffee, bro.
You're the reason that the corporations are taking over this country because you're not fighting the man. This is why the Chinese techno-fascists are winning, E-Frog.
The Chinese are dying, man. We don't have to worry about them.
Yeah?
Coronavirus will take them out.
Yeah, what about when it comes to Alaska? What are you going to do then?
I quarantine myself pretty much all the time. So I'm pretty much a hermit. If I'm out at work, I'm at home.
Yeah, but when you're out at work, what are those Chinese people coughs in your fucking food? Then you're fucked, bro.
I haven't seen any Chinese up here lately.
That's racist. Don't be racist. Don't be
they
racist.
Don't live up here. I mean,
Then why did you tell me they can't see you?
There's a grip of Filipinos.
Why did you tell me they can't see you because of their squinty eyes? Why did you say that? That's wrong and that's racist. I can't believe you said that. Why did you tell me the other day that Chinese people only see in widescreen? Why did you say that?
Widescreen.
Why did you tell me that?
Because I guess I'm racist.
Yes, I knew it. Why do you cover your Coke? Why do you cover your Coke when they walk by? Huh?
Is it my right to be racist?
It is your right to be racist. Then why did you tell me all Chinese women have sideways vaginas? Why did you say that?
Oh, that's terrible.
It is terrible. Imagine it's sideways. It probably goes into their thighs. The G-spot is on the right hip. It's a whole deal. It's a whole ordeal.
It's a horror.
It's a horror ordeal, E-Frog.
Yeah, that's worked up. Actually, I've seen Chinese porn. I'm pretty sure it's not true.
You've seen trans porn like frequently?
Chinese porn.
Oh, I thought you said trans porn. You've seen Chinese porn. Well, you can't watch Chinese or Japanese porn because it's all pixelated, right?
I guess.
Yeah, no, they do. They pixelate it. You can't see the pee-pee going in the vagina. It's true.
I know they blur it out. Why do they blur out just the dick? I don't get it.
Because it's so small that they don't want to feel self-conscious, E-Frog. Don't be racist. Don't be racist, E-Frog. Well, look, I got.
Oh shit!
I got it.
I'll own that label.
Well, I got to get going, E-Frog. I haven't checked up on you. I wanted to make sure you were doing well, but it really was nice to talk to you, man. I really hope everything's going good. And joking aside, regardless of what anybody thinks, we will be praying for your wife. I mean, that liver disease is not fun. So.
Right on, appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks so much for coming on, E-Frog. Maybe we'll check in on you in a couple weeks, just see how you're doing.
All right, bro.
All right, have a good one. Say hi to Clam Gulch for us.
All right, bro.
Later. That's my boy. That's my boy, E-Frog. That is my boy. That fucking end-state liver. Regardless of how old she is, that's fucking terrible, man. Yes, his wife is 72. There's some new people here that do not know the lore of E-Frog. Some people need to wake people up on the E-Frog lore. Oh yeah, he's great. E-Frog's actually really good. Well, I tried to ask Joe to call in, but he's like, fuck Royce and his Samoan ass. He's beneath me. Really? Is that what Joe said? He sidebarred me. His boss is around? Oh, hey, Dennis, is that why he never uploaded the audio for last week's show so I couldn't put it up on the podcast feed? Because his boss is around? Has his boss been around since Thursday of last week? Because I would love to upload last week's Cousin Joe show more than anything in the world, but I can't because he never uploaded the audio. So tell Hollywood Joe Coletta not to fucking lie to me. He'll be live tonight if you want to make fun of him and ask him why he hasn't sent me the audio from last week's show, because I looked for it, and it's not where it should be. All right, guys. We've come to the end of the program. I don't know why I ended with a question. Remember, guys, we're bringing dog back, DAWG. So make sure that when you are talking to people, you bring up the word dog, and also hella tight. Hella tight would also be acceptable. All right? So dog, hella tight. We're bringing all of them back. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for donating to your favorite Cuban Mossad agent, Royce. Lopez Berg. I hope you have a great day. I really do. I'm going to be back in 4 hours for Revenge and Sis. I'll be back. Will you be there? Thank you, everybody that's helping out Thomas Murphy. He's our boy. I hope all of you have a fantastic, amazing, wonderful, and lovable day wave. Bye. Bye.
I don't want to wonder if this is a blunder. I don't want to worry whether we're going to stay together till we die. I don't want to jump in unless this music's thumping. All the dishes rattle in the cupboards when the elephants arrive. I want to love you madly. I want to love you mad. Oh, I want to love you madly. Wait, I want to love you madly. I don't want to fake it, I just want to make it. The ornaments look pretty, but they're pulling down the branches of the tree. I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it. When I kiss your lips, I want to sink down to the bottom.